Hi, I'm Chaya and this is Vibecast Pilot. We're here to interview the person who started this lovely youth club. Vibe is a youth club for ages 11 to 18. Their goal is to provide a safe space for youth and to build confidence and resilience. So, Paul, thanks for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm a bit nervous. I never thought I'd be nervous on camera. Talk on camera a lot, but I'm excited to be your first guest. Really appreciate it.
So since starting Conquer Life, what's something that you've worked on that you've been particularly proud of?
It was a long journey to get where we are from that first group of volunteers on a bowling green. We've come a long way. I never quite thought we would end up being in a Lineker pub, as it used to be called. There's been so many landmark moments along the way. These real first event we ever put on was a big moment when we decided to take over this place with no budget and no money, and it was a big risk. But I think the best moment for me was that first day when we opened at the Lineker and seeing it full of people. We had some young people with a red ribbon outside and these giant gold scissors. Just seeing that moment of the ribbon dropped and people came into the building. Felt that, I don't know, just that release of like, we've worked towards this moment for so long and now it's real. It was amazing.
Just like feeling the rush of people coming and knowing you're going to succeed after starting.
I'd like to think I have such confidence to say no, we would succeed. I did though, I always believed in this. We set Conquer Life up. People wonder why we have Conquer Life and Vibe. Why are they different things? Why don't we just call ourselves Vibe? Conquer Life is our company. That's our staff who work here. We are Conquer Life. We're here. We're a youth development organisation and we want to develop young people and help support them in whatever way we can. Socially, emotionally, even educationally through groups like podcats. But Vibe is the people. Vibe is the young people who attend. It belongs to them. It belongs to you. We are the custodians of Vibe as staff members. We're here to provide this and take guidance from the young people who access our services. And that's why Vibe is so unique. Vibe, I don't even use the phrase youth club. Personally, I call it like a youth movement, a youth culture. Vibe is a culture. It's a collection of people with shared ideals and values. And I am very privileged that sometimes I get to be here and be a part of it and support you guys in achieving your dreams. And I've got the best job in the world.
So really, what sparked your interest with youth work, like starting Conquer Life, starting Vibe, all of this?
So if you want to ask me, when I was in school, I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do. By year 10 and year 11, I really struggled in school. Struggled with attention, struggled with motivation, struggled with my mental health. Didn't want to be there anymore. My brain just didn't fit in that environment and I really struggled. So I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do. I kind of fell out of school and started making music. And through making music, I got asked, would I teach some kids how to rap? And I said, yeah, give it a go. So I held some workshops teaching young people how to rap. I worked at a charity called Y Kids. I supported them. I worked at MYA Space using their recording studio. And from those early days of working with young people, I thought, actually, I enjoy this even more than making the music. I enjoy giving back and seeing other people reach their potential. So that kind of sparked my interest in youth work. Then from there, I just started volunteering. I got some paid work. I'd done youth work at different youth centres. I worked at Y Kids for a number of years. I'd done so many amazing memories there. Worked at Space for a number of years, again, having just amazing memories. And just came to be really that this was, I don't like using words like destiny or your calling or these hugely dramatic words, but I think it's what I do and what I'm good at, and it's what makes me heart full. And I know it's not a poetic answer, it's something that's in me to help others. I do it not even as a youth worker, I love it as a manager, working with our younger staff members on the team, supporting them, just encouraging people, helping to grow other leaders. That's what motivates me and inspires me. I went off on a tangent, didn't I? I'm so sorry. Let's try and bring it back on
track. It's totally fine. So since starting Conquer Life, have there been any challenges you've overcome? Any really hard challenges?
Money was a challenge. We usually reliant on grant funding. So when we apply for grants to do great work and to support young people, And sometimes money can be tight and we have to be creative and we have to find ways of stretching that money. But I think from those hardships, if you want to call it that, it doesn't feel like it because I love it, but from those situations where we don't have a lot or you worry about where's the next month's bills coming from all of that, it builds your creativity and your innovation because you're forced to innovate. We don't have the budget to have our own football fields and host football teams, but what we do have is a room. And if we can get some paint and we can get some volunteers, we can decorate that room. We can get some little panels off Temu or any other retailer and put them on the walls, and we can make something ourselves. And I think that DIY, do it yourself, kind of get up and go, innovation, it's what makes us special, and that's what helps us overcome.
I helped decorate this room.
You did help decorate this room, and as everyone can see at home, great job. Nice.
Very nice color. I'm pretty sure you guys used the wrong color though.
Is this not the colour we bought?
No, this one. It was, you wanted a different color, but then you ended up with this color.
No, I remember now. They sent a different shade, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like purple.
Yeah,
Who doesn't like purple?
it's a nice vibe to the room, nice chill. No pun intended.
Very chill. Chilling a vibe. So, how do you think your work helps the community?
I pause, so that's police sirens in the background. Poetic police sirens in the background. Our work helps the community because there's the old cliches about get young people off the streets, give them a place to go. I know not all young people are on the streets, but we still need meaningful things to do. We need purpose, we need social interaction. I think you would speak better on it than me about your challenges of your generation. But one of the challenges we all face post-COVID is socialise, to have places to socialise, to meet other people, to interact with people who maybe we would never normally speak to. And if it wasn't for youth work, me and you would never be sat in this room having this conversation. I would never be learning your perspective and your view of the world, and you would never be learning mine. And I think youth work and bringing people together is an amazing thing, and it benefits us all in our community.
Well, that's kind of my script. So right now, we'll edit that bit out.
Yeah, we'll edit it out.
We'll go explosion.
Let's just go, what do you want to ask? You've got me on camera, in the table. Let's look off script.
I am so glad that the youth club I go to right now, in this moment, that I've been with for a season and a half, because we come in seasons. I'm so glad that you are running this, because I can see how passionate you are, and that this work is really what you want to be in, and it's not something you half-heartedly do. I can see that you also would like to help other youth clubs, and that this one, I don't know how to put this in words, but this one you really want to build and improve the people who come into this place and want to work in this and want to help build up their dreams. Because you've started so many things. Because it didn't have to be, it could have been one thing. It could have been just the Thursdays. But no, you decided to build on it, and you decided to work with other communities and help all these little bits. And I keep saying communities, these bits and communities all just become one big community. And I love that about Vibe.
Oh, I love it too. And it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, I have an idea, but actually it's all the people who you can start with an idea, and I'm really good at ideas, but we need some amazing people who can take ideas and run with them. And that's a credit to all of our staff and volunteers. We have a big team and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. And I feel like we just have something with Vibe in particular. Vibe is, it's not so much more than a youth club, and it is that culture of bringing people together. I look at things like, I look at our social media and I think it doesn't look like a youth club. It's just young people in a place where they feel comfortable doing the things that they want to do, but they're growing in confidence. They're building their leadership. They're being introduced to new people and new ways of life, and it builds a stronger community, and that's powerful. And I feel humbled and privileged to get to watch that firsthand. So I'll take credit for coming up with some cool ideas, but actually you'd be underselling it. You would be underselling it if I just sat here and took the credit for that.
Hope, Tia, Larissa.
Oh, we can name drop them all. We'll be here all day. We have so many amazing people. We have great youth workers. We have great passionate people who care. And that's what it comes down to. Like you said, it's not about other places not being as good. There's loads of great youth services out there doing great things. We wish them all the best and we want to celebrate them for all the great that they're doing. We just do us, and that's all we know how to do. We look at the world through a different lens. We were talking off camera about neurodiversity, and sometimes to not see the world in a linear way is such an advantage, because people look at youth work and they think it must be this. But actually, if we come at it from a whole new angle, it's so different. It doesn't have to be the same thing it's always been. We can be inspired by the past, but we can create new things, and we can just venture boldly on into tomorrow with new ideas and exciting new things for young people in our community. That's what I love.
Coming off here on my own experience, before Melanie introduced me into Vibe, shout out to Melanie Christie. I don't know if she wants to be mentioned, but before she introduced me to Vibe and all of this, I was quite a shy person. I didn't know how to make friends before friends introducing me to other friends. And that was basically it to me. But right now, ever since I joined Vibe, Conquer Life, and the fact that I want to be a part of this team when I grow older, I have seen how much it's done for people in the community, because I bring one of my friends here, and then they said that their confidence is actually quite getting, it's improving. And then from my own experience, mine has also improved. My view on how the world is, I've gotten a lot better at socializing, and that's all thanks to Conquer Life.
Thank you. That's really encouraging to hear. Thank you so much. You should be so proud. Little Chaya, who started on week 1 and was running around the place and didn't know anyone and just finding your way in the world. And I think if you could look back, like you've said, to the young girl who started here and look at how far you've come in your journey, that's an honour to see that. That's a privilege to see. And having the confidence to lead your own podcast, amazing. Getting the qualification, Level 2 Arts Award, GCSE equivalent. This is letting you off on a career. I'm just so proud to be able to see firsthand, Georgia. Really proud. And I know, like you said, future team member, we know we're going to happen. It's going to happen. We're going to get you volunteering, and the sky is the limit for you. This might be history in the making. I'll talk to the camera. We can look back on this when Chaya's sat in my chair and there's a child interviewing you. And when this is yours, because it's never made to be Paul's thing that I keep. It was Vibe is for you and your generation and exists for you. And I can't wait to the day when I hand over the keys and I say, just run with it and do great things. And I've no doubt you have all the potential in the world to do that or whatever you want to do and set your mind to.
You've known ever since Conquer Life was set out, and Vibe and all of this stuff, it was never just for you. It was for the people.
Yeah, it's for the people. I like that. It's for the people. We'll put it on a t-shirt.
It's for the people.
It's for the people. It's been such a privilege. I'm hosting your show, sorry. It's been such a privilege to be here on your show. Yes, any other questions? You got me in the hot seat, or we talked it all out?
I still have a lot, but then this recording would be way too long.
We can just edit in, put some fancy shots of trees and walls. Cue fancy shot of tree. You've got a question, I'm here, I'm answering it. I'm enjoying your company and your time.
Well, how did you feel? Wait, I don't know anymore.
We're all questioned.
I don't have a lot. I'm not good at improv.
That's okay.
Sadly, I'm supposed to be doing my drama lines. I have not practiced those at all.
Oh, don't expose yourself with the revision on the podcast.
No, I have revised, but not in school. I think having extracurricular, I don't know anymore. Extra things like this on the side, along with school, with socializing. They say, all these assemblies, they say that you should build resilience and all these things and confidence and about your mental health. But they don't do much to help support that. But being here, it's not like school, but I do feel educated in the sense how in philosophy, how I see from other people's views, because I've met so many people from this inclusivity of Vibe, and I'm just really happy to just have this experience, because I know a lot of people wouldn't go out and try to do this thing. And I've seen over the past 2 years I've been here, 1.5 years, I don't know anymore, but I've seen how much Vibe has, how more people have started coming here. and it's gotten a lot busier, whether I like it or not. But that means that Vibe is a great place, and more people should come here because it's amazing.
We're all guilty when we have something we love. We want to gatekeep it. I get that. That's okay. I'm really encouraging to see like lots of people experiencing Vibe, and I think that's a safe space in the community, isn't it? It's a beacon. It's a place where you can go and be
I know
you.
it's great because my friends here are my safe place.
Love that.
And I can reach out to them and be like, hey, so da 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 da.
Yeah, I love that though. That's really good. So yeah, exciting period in time. We've got first ever Vibe Seaforth taking place next month, banding out into a new community. I'm really excited about that. See, I just want to talk about the things I love to talk about, which is Vibe Seaforth. Seaforth is the community that I grew up in as a child. We had our youth clubs. We had one and it closed. There were a lack of opportunities in that community. We see young people now who are from the community Seaforth. They tell us there's nothing there, so they travel to see us. I'm really, really proud to be able to go back home to the place where I lived and grew up, and to be able to bring this very special thing in Vibe and to that community. And it wouldn't be possible without a team of people who've offered to volunteer their time for free. So we've got a group of us who are going to just give up our time for free. We're going to put on an event in Seaforth. We've got this amazing venue, historic venue, Latham Hall. It's one of the places where the Beatles once played on their stage. Historic venue, and the couple that own it are lovely people, and they are giving us it free of charge for this Vibe event. So everyone is coming together, loads of great groups in the community, learning the Sefton Community Pantry and all the work they do for children. They're supporting it, and we're just going to bring great things to Seaforth. And that's my little plug that I had to put in for something really exciting that we're doing. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. I feel like we should end the podcast here.
Yeah.
Please contact Conquer Life, guys, because this is a great place. If you want to hear more about it, we have a TikTok, Instagram. You have a TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp. Yeah. Come to Lineker, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for having me on. I really appreciate you. Did amazing. Superstar.